Coming up next, so good on one of two free throws. Madison Terbasket. Savas. Gonna be a great matchup between her and Nicola out at the top. Riley guarding Jada Tucci. And of course, Madison Terbasket. Patrick, nice shot on the baseline. No hesitation on that.
Beautiful little jumper. Like you say, she's got some versatility.
Yep, so 2-1 now. Hesquiaht looking for their first championship here at the All-Native. They've been trending in this direction, so great to see them make the final. Similkameen knows what that's like, as they had to lose a final in order to win a final, and now they're looking for back-to-back championships. Good on, no good on that drive. So a Hesquiaht ball. Jada out at the top, quick three. No good on that. JMR, Jasmine Montgomery-Reed. Nice pass inside. Madison Terbasket. Oh, she missed the layup. Looks like we got a foul.
Number 6 on Similkameen, the push.
Yeah, that's Riley Terbasket. I think Jaylyn Lucas, number 3 for Hesquiaht, was fouled. So here we go, Willis, that full court press you were talking about.
Yes, they did that last year, and that can, put it in the psyche of players, right?
Yeah, you get off to that big start, right, and you kind of get that deficit, and you're clawing back the rest of the afternoon. But Hesquiaht had no problem with it there. Savas. Patrick down on the block. Mariah Charleston, as we've got to chat with her quite a bit, and she said that they were going to watch out for Hesquiaht this year, and she was right.
Yes.
No good on that drive. Similkameen coming back with it. Jasmine to Jade. Jade and Mariah, great matchup. Give and go. Oh, nice, the pick and roll, I should say, as Madison Terbasket off to a good start. 3-2. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter, women's final. Savas picks up her dribble, hands it off. Skylene Patrick driving on Madison Terbasket, can't get it to go. And Jasmine with the rebound.
Oh.
Tried to get, yeah.
Weird to see Jasmine worried about passing to someone that's not even looking at it.
Yeah,
it's kind of odd, right?
Yeah, very odd why she was passing it off there.
It's one of those wonders. You just dribble because, unless she has eyes in the back of her head, right? But
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Madison was not expecting the ball, right? She was already taken off, and so here's that press again. Similkameen, Shania Savas, crossing half court. Charleston. The first time they met in the semifinals, it was a very close contest. We would expect the same here in the final. There's a rebound there by Hesquiaht. Oh, Patrick picks up the loose ball. 2 on the shot clock. I don't think they're aware of it, Willis.
No, I don't think so. Someone should be yelling to them, especially from the bench, because that's a violation, 24-second clock. Yeah, it's really good to, again, when it gets loud, it's tough to listen, right? Here, your teammates or your bench, and right now a lot of people rolling into the gym.
Yep, so Similkameen now, they've been held just to 1 field goal here in the first 7 minutes. Actually a free throw. They're up 3-2 as Madison Terbasket hits the ground. As you can see, she's holding her eye, saying she took maybe an elbow.
Yep. Hope she's okay.
Yep, she's just checking it. I don't know if she's worried about maybe a cut. But Hesquiaht ball. Inside, Patrick. Foul called on Jade.
Yes, with that, this women's final is brought to you on by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, and on radio by BCIT, and on video by Trade Up BC. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Lower Similkameen Indian Band are a proud sponsor of the 64th Annual All-Native Basketball Tournament in Prince Rupert. They would like to wish all the teams, players, and coaches the best of luck this year. Play hard and represent your nation and team with respect, sportsmanship, dignity, and pride. This message is brought to you by the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, who are proud and honored to have their Similkameen Starbirds represented in this long-standing Indigenous tournament.
Just coming off the break, Jasmine Montgomery-Reed hitting a big three, stolen by Jade Montgomery-Wardenberg. All alone off the glass. Wow. Now 8-2 Similkameen, just like that.
And their intensity on defense.
Yeah, well, we've talked about it because we can compare it to last year. I mean, they beat Kitimat, I think it was almost by 40,
yes,
just because they got off to such a big lead. As Hesquiaht needs to answer here. Mariah driving. Nice drive, Mariah. Charleston off the glass for two.
Goes by Jasmine there.
Yeah, found the seam. And nice finish. 8-4 early on. Similkameen leading. Jasmine drives, dishes it out. To her basket, that's Nicola. Big boards there. Loose ball. Looks like going to be a jump ball called. There's Jade and Lucas. They did just call possession arrow there.
I think they called jump ball, so it should be black ball. But
it's either that or they called a foul and we just didn't pick it up. I'm not sure if
no, they got it. You got it right.
Okay, there we go. They always confuse us when they kind of try to trick the ref by going out of bounds.
Hesquiaht player trying to steal the ball.
Yeah. Inbound pass. Similkameen has it. They went into Madison. That's Nicola driving. No good. Defensive board. That's number 7 for Hesquiaht. That's Heather Campbell. And turned over there. Just lost the handle?
Yeah, just lost the handle. I think it might have hit the knee. And then goes out of bounds. Again, yeah, pretty good game so far. 8-4. Again, control the ball. Try not to limit your turnovers for sure.
Did you ever feel nerves coming into finals? Was it just another game, Willis?
Just in more, actually in the change room. When I warmed up, no, went away.
Yeah. Yeah, and both these teams been playing lots of ball together as it turned over there by Similkameen. So Hesquiaht doing a good job on defense. Sabas. She's got Riley all over her. Sorry, that's Tushi. Jada. Oh, found Mariah all alone, but the pass a little bit over her head.
Yeah. It's a great idea. She obviously drew attention for sure.
Well, tried to get it over the arms of the defenders and a little bit too high there for Charleston.
Hesquiaht 5 turnovers, 3 for Similkameen.
So Jade Montgomery-Wardenberg looking to drive. Denied by Charleston. Step back. Jumper's good.
Nice.
Jade's such a great player. Hitting that baseline jumper, giving Similkameen 10-4 lead. Almost picked off as Arcan. Well, nice drive here by Lucas. But just couldn't finish. There's Jasmine. Leads to Arcan. Off the glass, a little bit short. Gets the offensive rebound, Similkameen. Another possession, Jade. Arcan on the baseline now. Oh, and all alone, Riley to her basket. Oh, she missed it. Hesquiaht ball. See if they can take advantage of that miss and narrow the lead at 6 points here for Similkameen. Big screen by Patrick. Screen and roll. They get it back to her. Backing up Jade. She's got her in deep. Calling for a sub.
Yeah, a little bit worn out.
Working hard down there. Similkameen ball. Jade missing on that shot. Rebound controlled by Similkameen again. Nicola to her basket out at the top. 8 on the shot clock. Jade back to Nicola for 3. No good. Hesquiaht. 7 minutes gone, first quarter, limited just 4 points.
Yes, a little bit cold at the moment.
So that's knocked out of bounds, I believe. No, they're saying knocked off of Mariah's leg.
Yeah, with that, I think there's going to be a timeout by Hesquiaht. This women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor of the Lower Similkameen Indian Band and on radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. Back in a minute.
trades professionals contribute to the future of our province, and skilled trades jobs are in demand now more than ever. The BC government's Trade Up BC program provides skilled tradespeople with easy access to professional development courses offered at BC post-secondary institutes. Whether you work in construction, hospitality, transportation trades, or another industry, these short courses with flexible study options will accelerate your career and prepare you for the future needs of your profession. For more information, visit tradeupbc.ca.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here in the women's final. Similkameen taking on Hesquiaht. We had a timeout called there by Hesquiaht as they trail 10-4, 2:57 to go here in the first quarter. As we're going to crown a women's champion in the next hour or so. Similkameen looking for back-to-back championships. Hesquiaht looking to break through here at the All-Native with their first. There's Jade. Oh, nice penetration by Arcan. They couldn't get it to go. Another close miss.
Yes, they've had about 3 or 4 of those early.
Coming up, Shania Sabas and Tushi trying to set things up in the game here. That's Lucas with the running jumper. And again, almost knocked it away. It's Lene Arcan. Looked at the ref saying, was that off me? And he's like, no, it's your ball.
She was hoping it was going in a direction and the referee was good with her. One of those ones you just don't know, right?
Yeah,
you're watching, but
yeah, it's all about what the refs see, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what anybody else has seen.
Yeah.
So here comes in the game, that's Sahaya, great young player. Got to watch her at the junior All-Native last year in the finals. It's Jasmine, tough shot. Similkameen with another possession here. They've been all over the offensive glass. Nicola for 3, no good. And Lucas driving back here for Hesquiaht. She drives and just can't get it to go.
Wow.
Not bad looks here, but
nothing dropping for Hesquiaht.
yeah, just trying to get a flow going. It's Madison. Oh, she fell down. Ooh, that looked dangerous.
Yeah, it did. Hopefully she's okay. She got a bump and fell down, and good supportmanship by number 4.
Yep, helped her up. So we got some substitutions coming into the game.
Looks like Lucas has taken a break.
Yeah, Lucas sits down. It's Janelle Johnson-Sabas into the game,
yes.
number 11. But it's going to be Similkameen ball. Nicola to her basket. Sahaya. Back to Nicola for 3. They've cooled off after a good start. 1 minute 30 to go first quarter. Still only 10-4.
Yep.
Johnson-Sabas with a nice drive. Oh, blocked by Jade.
Jade on the block there. Great help.
Yeah, the help
Great
defense.
And that's the thing, you watch obviously they were veterans, right? They play a lot of basketball together, Similkameen, and again, Jade, great help on the baseline there.
Yeah, I think they play a lot of basketball together, so you're right, they really click out there. So this is Tushi. Jada backing up Nicola, tough shot off the glass, short. Out on the fast break, Nicola going in all by herself, tough left-handed shot. Rebound comes out, Madison to basket. Kicks it back out, they circle it around. Inside, Madison, turnaround jumper. Gets it to go.
There we go.
12-4.
Break that deadlock of 10-4 for a while.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we had a bit of a drought. Charleston picks up her dribble. Gets it across half court. Johnson-Sabas. Step back 3. That's a tough one. Air ball. Jade now running back in transition. Sahaya from the baseline. No good. So we got 25 seconds. Oh, picked off. Bad pass. Similkameen, shot clock turned off. 15 seconds before the end of the first. They're obviously going to try to hold for one as Madison goes in the paint, knocked away.
Yes.
Fouled by Charleston.
Yes, that was grabbed her arm. Make her earn her at the line.
It was probably a good foul. Looked like she had the kind of open lane there.
Yes. See how Madison does on the line.
Yeah, we only got 9.4 seconds to go here, so we're going to hold to go to break. for these free throws as Madison Terbasket misses the first one. So I mean, we've talked about Hesquiaht having a slow start, but you got to give credit to the Similkameen defense. They did it last year. Here we go again.
I was on you there. I was causing havoc.
Good on 1 of 2. We got 5 seconds to go. Hesquiaht ball. Johnson Sabas with a big 3 at the buzzer. Boy, did Hesquiaht ever need that.
Yes, they did, as they're down 13-7 to Similkameen. This women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, and radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. Be back in a minute.
Trades professionals contribute to the future of our province, and skilled trades jobs are in demand now more than ever. The BC government's Trade Up BC program provides skilled tradespeople with easy access to professional development courses offered at BC post-secondary institutes. Whether you work in construction, hospitality, transportation trades, or another industry, these short courses with flexible study options will accelerate your career and prepare you for the future needs of your profession. For more information, visit tradeupbc.ca.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here at the women's final, 64th annual All-Native Basketball Tournament. We're finally on the final day. It's been an 8-day tournament, just showing the growth of this great tournament. As second quarter getting ready, maybe Hesquiaht get a little bit of momentum going their way, Willis, with that last second 3 there by Jonathan Sabas.
That was well required. You know, just down by 6 again. 10 to go before half. Let's see what happens.
Sabas has the ball again. He's trying, fouled by Riley Terbasket. So it's obviously not shooting. This is the start of a new quarter. So going to be inbound. Just noticing that Madison Terbasket is on the bench now for Similkameen. We'll see whether or not Hesquiaht notices that and try to go into Skyleen Patrick. She's got Jade on her, so that's never easy when you got Jade guarding you. Mariah. She's looking to drive, but denied by Arcan. They try to go back in, knocked away by Similkameen. Oh. Johnson Sabas, maybe a smart foul as Jasmine was taken off.
So true. But she tried to get away, but the referee caught her last second. Again, just looking at some stats, Hesquiaht, they're from within inside the arc. They're only 2 for 13. They're 1 for 3 from 3-land.
Yeah, you can't imagine they're going to stay that cold all game, but tough start. Similkameen drives. Jasmine Montgomery Reed. Rebound. Shania Sabas. The point guard here for Hesquiaht. Patrick. Oh, she fell down a little bit, lost the ball, but Sabas picked it up. So it's Hesquiaht ball. 4 on the shot clock. Mariah backing in Arcan. Scoop shot, she got it off. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
I think on number 7. Yeah, that was a cagey, kind of like a underhand right hand.
Yeah, just what Hesquiaht needed right when the shot clock was going to expire. Heading into the line here for 2.
Yeah, this women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, and radio by BCIT, and video by Trade Up BC, pardon me.
So we won't go to break. We'll stick here.
There you go.
Charleston. Good on both. Yep, good on both free throws, 13-9. We got double vision of the Morgans over here. Yep. It's awesome.
Yep.
No shot on that one. Hesquiaht on a bit of a run now. Coming back. It's only 4 points now for Similkameen. Sabas. Oh, they're going to call a moving screen on Johnson Sabas.
If she didn't move her hip, I think they would have just left it, because you're not supposed to move. You just stand there. Yeah, if you shift over, it's and the referee's right, Johnny, on the spot.
Well, it's interesting, right? The refs kind of just have an eye for things, and you're right. If she didn't have that little movement, would have been a good screen.
Yes.
So it's the Similkameen ball. Jasmine for 3. Ooh, back rim. It's the reigning MVP trying to get her range going here.
just looking at the stats for Similkameen, they're 1 for 8 from 3 land and just 4 for 18 with inside the arc.
Yeah, so also a kind of a cool start for them. Oh, as Charleston lost the ball. Jade now coming back in transition. Thought she was going to drive on Sabas, but she takes it back. Jasmine for 3. Front rim. Goes out of bounds.
Everyone's a little cold at the moment. Both squads. It's only 13-9. Peter, 4-point differential is Similkameen up.
Yeah, well, I think about, Similkameen hasn't played since Thursday. I mean, you kind of never want the day off, even though you're in the winner side of the bracket. You've been undefeated.
Yep.
But a day off, usually never good. Still 13-9, 8:08 showing on the clock here in the first half. Women's final. Oh, Mariah, nice fake. Oh, scoop shot and one.
Yes, she's done a few of those, and that one's counts for her. See if she gets the harm.
Yeah, I've been noticing her. She's been matched up against Lene Arcand, and they like that matchup. They've been going to Charleston. She's got that veteran presence here for Hesquiaht. Nice 3-point play by her. 1-point game, Willis.
That's what we want. We don't want a blowout.
That's right.
Nice and close. Great for everyone.
So Jade Montgomery Wardenberg for 3. Off the glass. Almost got it to go. As Hesquiaht now can maybe take their first lead of the afternoon. Sabas. And noticeably, Similkameen has retreated on that pressure on the ball.
They have.
Oh, almost. There's Jada Tushi. Mariah again drives in. Another scoop shot off the glass. Almost got that one to go. Loose ball picked up. And we're going to have a jump ball called.
Yes, that's what the referee says. Possession's going to go to Similkameen on that one.
Looked like Johnson Sabas was grimacing in pain, calling for a sub.
Oh, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she looks like she's in quite some discomfort. So she's going to come off.
That's what happens when people go down on the floor.
It's
right?
rolling around, knees, elbows. It's you never know.
Yeah, and back, you never know. You might twist that, and that's the last thing. We don't want first aid people in part of the game. Yeah,
no, it's a dangerous play always on that loose ball. So Similkameen still leads by 1. 7:15 to go here in the first half. Jasmine, you expect her to get going soon. Nicola, back out Jasmine for 3. No good. Rebound, I think last touch by Hesquiaht. Nope, last touch by Similkameen.
Wow. Yes. 23 went down hard for Hesquiaht. She got up rocking and rolling.
Yeah, Patrick. So here's that press again. But it seems like Sabas has been able to handle it. And she's got Tegan Peterson now in the game here for Similkameen, number 14. So get it over to Heather Campbell. Mariah Charleston, she's got that range, threatening to take it. A little smile.
On Jade.
Oh, nice poke back there by Patrick. And Charleston, no good. Rebound controlled Similkameen. We've been stuck on this score, 13-12. Madison Trabaska going to check back in. For 3, Jasmine. Again, she misses. So Hesquiaht now coming back on the fast break, knocked away. Good hands by Nicola.
Yeah, just looking at the Jasmine, she's kind of cold right now. She's only 1 for 5 from 3, and she's 0 for 2 from 2 land. So a little cool.
Yeah, but as great shooters are, you can guarantee she's not going to be shying away from shooting it.
That's right. We got second half, but we still got 6 to go in this quarter.
Oh, Skyline Patrick got it knocked away. Tegan Peterson with the good hands.
Someone blew a shoe.
Wow. That was Jada Tushi. Fell right out of her shoe.
Yeah.
You talk about a good powerful cut when you do that.
Yeah,
have you ever blown out of your shoe, Willis?
No. I'm not that. I wasn't that quick.
No,
but yeah, it's amazing how that happens, right?
It is, yeah. No, just as they're giving Jada a second here to tie or put her shoe back on. 6:20 to go, first half, women's final. It's a close one. Similkameen been holding on to this 1-point lead here for a few minutes. There's Jade looking to drive, goes inside. Madison with the contact, but no call.
Looks like she's too far underneath the basket with that shot.
Yep, she it needs to be a little bit further up. It's Charleston has a lane, goes up, finishes again. Hesquiaht with their first lead. 14-13. I don't know if Similkameen's trailed this entire tournament, Willis.
I don't think so. Again, Hesquiaht just battling, and there they are, leading by 1.
So you move it around the perimeter. Similkameen Nicola driving. Oh, lots of contact.
Yes, you would think there'd be
Yeah.
a little bit of a bump there, huh?
Yeah, kind of sent her going backwards.
Yeah, and this women's final is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If you want to get your
Trades professionals contribute to the future of our province, and skilled trades jobs are in demand now more than ever. The BC government's Trade Up BC program provides skilled tradespeople with easy access to professional development courses offered at BC post-secondary institutes. Whether you work in construction, hospitality, transportation trades, or another industry, these short courses with flexible study options will accelerate your career and prepare you for the future needs of your profession. For more information, visit tradeupbc.ca.
The reach.
Yeah, she's arguing with the ref. It's only her first, so no worries there. But we got a tie game, everybody.
Yeah.
Women's final.
Low scoring, both teams not shooting very well. Similkameen 16% overall and only 24 for Hesquiaht.
Yeah, combination of good defense and just coming out a bit cold. Skyleen Patrick. Oh, geez, Sabas. As Madison Trabaska just ran through the screen.
Oh, man.
Sabas.
That was a tough one. Again, it's all about, with that, we're going to have a timeout, folks. This women's final is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, and on radio by BCAT, on video by Trade Up BC. We'll be back in a minute.
The Lower Similkameen Indian Band are a proud sponsor of the 64th Annual All-Native Basketball Tournament in Prince Rupert. They would like to wish all the teams, players, and coaches the best of luck this year. Play hard and represent your nation and team with respect, sportsmanship, dignity, and pride. This message is brought to you by the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, who are proud and honored to have their Similkameen Starbirds represented in this long-standing Indigenous tournament.
Welcome back, everybody. 5:18 showing on the clock here, as that was a timeout called by Hesquiaht, and Sabas going to head to the free throw line. I mean, one thing interesting about these two teams, Willis, is how far they've had to travel. I think out of all the women's teams here, Hesquiaht, obviously Vancouver Island, I think it's just adjacent, close to around to Howsett, and of course Similkameen. They got to travel so far to come into Prince Rupert.
They certainly do, and I think some of them do obviously might take a ferry on the island, but most drive, right? And not everyone can take a plane for sure. Yeah,
we just appreciate that. I mean, getting to watch this caliber ball is good on 1 of 2. So Hesquiaht again, they have gotten the lead again by 1 point. Trabasket out to Jade, fakes it, gets Charleston up, drives in, rattles around, no good.
Just not dropping.
No,
just easy 2-footers, 5-footers.
No, I wouldn't expect that to continue for the whole game. Maybe just both teams kind of feeling themselves out here in the first half. Patrick. Oh, lost the handle. Back out to Mariah, back into Patrick.
Oh,
knocked away. The Trabasket sisters, Nicola and Riley, just wrecking havoc all the time out there.
They smother you on defense for sure. Good hands.
I believe Riley was best defensive last year. Jasmine with a tough shot, gets her own rebound. Nope, went over her head. So Hesquiaht out on the fast break. Jade Atushi. But Jade, she is so quick.
Yes.
She got back, denied her that foul. Free lane. Charleston on Jasmine. Oh, good pass inside. No good, that was Heather Campbell.
Number 14 for Similkameen, trying to play D, but that was a good fake hesitation and went to the basket, created the foul.
Yeah, nice cut to the basket here for Heather Campbell. So just like that, Hesquiaht, they have a lead, looking to extend it. There you go. Their biggest lead of the afternoon, 2 points.
And sometimes it's all about composure there, down early.
Yep.
Just, play tough D, drop a few baskets, hit some free throws.
Weather the storm, they say, right?
That's a good way to say it. Yep, game of runs.
So now it's a 3-point lead here. Hesquiaht Descendants, Similkameen Starbirds. Some pretty awesome names to these teams. Jasmine, expect her to get going. She's been cold, but they need her. Nicola for three, no good. Try to get her own rebound, and this run by Hesquiaht continues. Less than 4 minutes to go in the half. Campbell, nice crossover. Oh, they found Charleston all alone on the baseline. The double team came.
Wow,
Great
heads
play.
up there. Wow.
Yeah, 5-point lead now for Hesquiaht. Jade. Boy, that was a tough drive. Charleston checked her close. Sabas in trouble. She was double teamed, but got it out to Heather Campbell. Cross half court here. Patrick from the baseline, no good. So Similkameen been stuck on 14 for minutes now, Willis.
They have, yeah. It was 13 for a while. They got one free throw.
So you expect either Jade or Jasmine is usually who they go to. Nicola inside, Madison. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Peterson can't get it to go.
Just watching Hesquiaht play, they do the double every time Madison gets the ball. That really creates a more difficult shot.
Tushy. Campbell out at the top. Oh, just reaching in there was Jade almost causing a jump ball. Sabas with the jumper. Side rim. Montgomery Reed at the rebound. 2:37 to go before halftime. As Jasmine looking for the screen. She does. Gets it back to Madison. She falls over. I think she might have tripped over a foot. It looks like Charleston going to be called to the foul.
Yeah, that's almost a really tough one to call because she didn't really touch the ball, and the Tabasco girl passed it to, I think it was Jade. So, but again, the ref called that one. So
and I think it's almost because she fell over a little bit, right? So with the body, perhaps, but second personal foul.
Now Charleston.
But we're not, actually, no, it is bonus situation now. So Hesquiaht for the final 2:24 in the bonus. It's Similkameen has the ball. So I believe both teams are in the bonus now. Jade for three, no good. So you got to think with the both in the bonus that they're going to try to go in the paint. Get some free ones here. Tushy, 5-point lead, Hesquiaht. Out the perimeter, 7 to go on the shot clock. Patrick fakes the shot, backing up Madison. Oh, it's taken away by Sahaya. Good hands by Sahaya, but taken right back by Patrick. Charleston for three. Off the glass is good. Biggest lead of the afternoon, 8 points here now for Hesquiaht. 22-14, Jade. Ice cold.
Yes.
Oh, but they take it back. 1:30 to go in the half. Madison kicks it out. Nicola wide open, but decides they go back in. Madison, there's that double team. Oh, it almost knocked away. Oh, great defense by Hesquiaht. Not a slimmer of light to be found out there.
Yeah, man, it's tough because Hesquiaht's always doubling, right? And when you do that, someone's got to be open, so maybe they adjust.
That's right. Just got to find the open player. Turn around, Madison.
They're
just not a lid on the hoop right now.
Saran wrap or something. It seems like it's just around there, and it's always rolling off. This women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by the BCIT, and on video by Trade Up BC.
Yeah, Madison Turbasket. We only got a minute left here, so we're going to stay with you. Turbasket no good on the first one. They've been stuck on 14 for a while.
My. She was short on that one.
Yeah, way short on that one.
That was, again, maybe the day off of not playing.
Yeah, just kind of, lost that rhythm that they had.
But some days it's a blessing, some days it hurts you, right?
Yeah, and it's just tough to have it happen here at the final so far. But they're the champs, so don't count them out.
Yep.
So we got just a little over a minute here before halftime. Hesquiaht, they lead by 8. If you would have told them that you're going to hold the Similkameen to 14 first half points, I think they'd feel pretty good about it.
I would think, and they'd probably say, I don't think so, but we're going to do our best. But
that's
obviously this is where we're at right now with 1 to go.
101, Hesquiaht inbounds. 9 on the shot clock. Charleston has it. I love this matchup. Her and Jade backing her up. Back to Charleston. She's in the paint. Trying to do that scoop shot, but
yeah, that was a tough one. I thought she maybe should have went overhead.
A little bit too far away from the basket for a scoop shot there.
It was very crowded too, right?
So good defense there by Similkameen. Let's see if they can at least get a bucket here before the half. Jasmine, fakes it again. Nicola inside, Madison. Great finish by her with the left hand.
No double team on that one.
Yeah.
So that might be a difference.
So maybe she's just got to be really quick on her decision when she gets the ball, spin, and not allow that double team to come in. So we got 25 seconds showing on the first half. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, it just turned over. Bad interior pass there by Tucci. Shot clock turned over. Similkameen, they're trailing by 6. So maybe bringing it to a 1-possession game with a 3. Jade. No, Jasmine faked it. I'm not sure what she was doing there. It was a shot, but at halftime, half court shot.
Maybe? No.
So that's it. First half of this women's final already wrapped up. It's 22-16. Hesquiaht over Similkameen.
Again, this women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT and on video by Trade Up BC. We'll be back in a minute for a first half wrap up.
If you want to get your hands
Back, basketball fans, here we are, Russell Gamble Gymnasium, 64th annual all-native basketball tournament. We're in the women's final, Similkameen versus Hesquiaht. Again, defending champs Similkameen having a tough first half. Overall shooting is just 14%, 1 for 14 from three-land, and inside the arc, 5 for 28. Overall, again, 5 turnovers. They're doing a pretty good job controlling. It just seems like they saran wrap on the basket or something like that. Defensive rebounds, they have 14, 7 offensive. In the paint, they've only scored 8. They started really quickly with a first jump of 13 points, and they were held at 14 for the longest time. They only have 2 fast break and 5 off the turnovers. Again, free throw line, they're only 3 for 5. Not shooting that great, but getting a few free throws for sure. Again, looking at Jade Montgomery Reed, Montgomery Wardenberg. She's 2 for 7 with inside the arc and 0 for 3, which is really uncharacteristic of her outside the 3. And then Jasmine Montgomery Reed, she's having a tough shooting these. She's 0 for 3 inside the arc and 1 for 5 outside the arc. So again, hopefully they get a little bit warm at halftime and come out firing. Scoring for Similkameen is Jasmine Montgomery Reed with 3, Jade Montgomery Wardenberg with 4, Madison Terbasket with 8, and Nicola Terbasket with 1. Looking at Hesquiaht, 8 points in the paint, 5 off the bench, and 3 only off turnovers. They have 15 turnovers, but again, they're leading by 6. Again, you just got to hold up, do your best, and maybe the ball drops for them, and they're doing pretty good. Only 1 offensive rebound, 24 defense, so they're playing pretty good defense and getting some breaks there. Shooting percentage only 25 overall, 2 for 6 with outside the arc, 5 for 22 inside, so 23% is not great. Hopefully they come up a little bit better. And at the line, they're 6 for 9. And Mariah Charleston, she's 1 for 2 from 3, and also same as Janelle Johnson-Sabas, she's 1 for 2. Notching points for them this half is Heather Campbell for 2, Shania Sabas with 1, Janelle Johnson-Sabas with 3, 2 for Shane Patrick, and Mariah Charleston leading her squad with 14, Peter.
Yeah, Mariah Charleston, what a great first half for her. 14 points, 4 rebounds, as she's almost matched the Similkameen score. But the champs aren't out yet, so this women's final game being brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. Your second half women's final coming up next.
All right, Willis.
Wow, big division, that's for sure. What I've heard is Burnaby doesn't have Ronnie Battle. He just didn't qualify because he's been injured. Again, Jesse and Tyler and Cole, great addition to their team. Obviously, we wish they were playing with Skidegate, but again, it comes down to choice. And Skidigate's always tough. Our brothers, remember when they came back and beat Metlakatla in the final a few years ago? No one thought that was going to happen, but they did because they have resolve, right? They have resolve and they believe and they have work ethic people. We'd love to see Kitkatla. We heard Jacob Taub's coming back, but obviously they don't have, the Joe Lewis boy, father and son. They're not there, so we'd love to see them. And Similkameen, they'll be tough. I'm not going to predict. I'm going to just watch some great ball in that division. But I think, again, tough to defeat the champions, right?
Yeah. All right, Chief, your last up.
Pause for dramatic effect. I got to go with Old Massett in that dark horse team, the return of Walga, the way Willie Edwards has been playing, the way that they've been training, the way that they've been winning tournaments. I just believe in my guys, and I think things are brewing in Massett to see them in the finals for years to come. You know, we brought up Josh Kashane. He's Massett. If we get Josh Kachane on our team for next year even as well, we could be potentially looking on to go on a run here. Got a lot of young up and coming guys who could be filling in some spots. But I just think there's something in that north wind this year. There's something in the brutal weather that has Massett brewing. And I'm not going to go against my guys. I grew up with these guys. These are my guys. I love them. Talent stacked, Skidegate, when you have a guy like Cole Edinger coming off the bench. That's insane to have Cole Edinger coming off a bench. He's arguably the best scoring point guard in the entire tournament. So, yeah. And Burnaby, I don't think, I love Jesse. I love Jesse Barnes. But the last 3 tournaments I watched him play in, he came in second. And that may be a theme happening. So see if he can get over the hump. He came second in the Saints Invitational. He came second in the Christmas Classics. And then I was on his team during the Clan tournament where he came second. And the next tournament up, all native basketball tournament. So we'll see what happens. A lot of controversial things.
Yeah, so I'm not going to dwell much more than Kiefer did there. I'll just keep it simple and say, I don't bet against Skidegate. I mean, it's just one of those things you have to learn. You got to learn over these years. You got to learn everything that we've seen and everything we've experienced. That I'm not betting against them. It's just like Brady and Mahomes. Until they lose,
I'm not gambling. I'm not putting no money down.
No,
just our good reputations. That's all.
They're just so battle tested, though. Like Skidgegate's so battle tested, and that just makes a huge difference when you're in those tough moments in the crucial parts of the game. They're so battle tested. They always come out on top, or they always hit the big shot. It's crazy.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here in the women's final, 64th annual All-Native Basketball Tournament. Great first half. It is a close game. It's 22 to 16. Before we get back to the second half, we want to give a big shout out here, Willis.
Yeah, I'd like to have a big shout out to my mother, Linda, and family, Kim, Taya, and Mary, and Bro Al up in Heidelberg. Hope you're enjoying the matchup, and we miss you all. Love you.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out too. I mean, Linda is my godmom, so I guess we're kind of brothers. We've always been close like that. But also give a shout out to all the Heidelberg family up there. Missing you guys this year, and hope to see you next year. Hope you're enjoying the action. Second half underway, so we are 20 minutes away from crowning the champion here at the 64th. Is it going to be Hesquiaht? Going to be Similkameen back-to-back? Stay tuned on that first possession. Hesquiaht no good. I believe Lucas missed it. We'll see how Similkameen responds here in the second half, Willis. They can't shoot worse than the first.
Yeah, the Jasmine, like to say, not very good, and also Jade, so let's see how their whole team does. Playing tough D, but nothing's dropping for them.
Yeah, they're calling a foul. I think that was on, was that on Jade? No, that was on 24.
Oh,
so yeah, it was on Jade.
Yeah, it was
okay.
Jade, yep, Jade.
But nobody in foul trouble. But that press here for Similkameen. They caused 15 first half turnovers, but it didn't seem to hurt Hesquiaht as they lead by 6. Patrick driving on Madison, denied, kicks it back out to the top. Sabas, Shania calling for a screen, but nobody coming there. And she looks to drive. Sabas with a tough runner, just missing it. Jade comes up with that rebound. So yeah, we're going to rely on Jasmine Montgomery-Reed, Jade Montgomery-Wardenberg. They go inside. Madison, she had the top scorer first half. No good on that one. So both teams opening up the second half with some missed shots. Jada Tucci. Step back 3. Just can't get down to go. Rebound, Lucas. Looks like that was blocked, or did they call a foul?
See the referee just saying red ball, Hesquiaht ball.
Coming up lane there, yeah, Lucas limping. You can see her on her left leg.
Oh, man.
That looks painful. Looks like they're going to sub her out of the game.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Nope, just shaking it off.
I thought they were going to wait because she is walking over there really in pain.
Yeah, shaking her hands.
Then the referee, then the game's on, right? So I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, the referee's got it right this time.
Okay, yeah, they're going to inbound on the sideline. So Anita Tucci now in the game number 4. As you can see, Lucas on the bench favoring that left knee to see if she's going to be able to come back. Still Hesquiaht lead. They got the ball. Skyline Patrick. Shot clock. Nobody telling her what was going on there.
I got to communicate there to let it fly, right? Again, good D by Madison.
Yeah, great defensive effort there by Similkameen. He's still trailed by 6. Nicolette her basket to Jade for 3. Oh, almost got the bounce, but coming back the other way. Sabas driving by Nicola, dishing it off. Patrick from the baseline, way short. Rebound controlled. Well, they're going to call a foul on Sabas.
A little bit of a push or reach, one of those. Again, Similkameen not able to buy a basket yet. Right now, both no score in the first half, third quarter so far.
Yeah, I think they scored over 60 points in the final last year, so this is huge for them to be held to 16 points 22 minutes into the game. So Jasmine setting it up. Expect her to get going here. She drives, gets the harm, going to the free throw line.
Yes, with that, I think that was Sabas with the personal.
2 quick ones.
Yeah, hit her on the head there as Jasmine's going to go to the line. Women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. We're back in 30 seconds.
Trades professionals contribute to the future of our province, and skilled trades jobs are in demand now more than ever. The BC government's Trade Up BC program provides skilled tradespeople with easy access to professional development courses offered at BC post-secondary institutes. Whether you work in construction, hospitality, transportation trades, or another industry, these short courses with flexible study options will accelerate your career and prepare you for the future needs of your profession. For more information, visit tradeupbc.ca.
No good on that running shot was Tucci, but it's going to remain Hesquiaht ball. on the break there, one of 2 free throws as Similkameen finally gets away from 16 points.
Again, Jasmine Montgomery-Reed not doing very well. Maybe that might be a start for her team as they're only down by 5 now.
Yeah, it's not going to take much to get them going, and once they do, we expect things to open up, but the defense for both teams has just been tenacious out there. It's Patrick, Skyline, swarmed by Madison. Great defense again. 7:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Montgomery, Wardenberg as Jade to Nicola. Goes glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Similkameen.
Yeah, again, just nothing. Can't buy a hoop, right? It's just sometimes, some days are like that. Other days you can just throw it up and it's going to go swish every time.
I mean, one other thing maybe to recognize for Similkameen is they're playing in the main gym, right? They play in the arena all week.
Correct.
And I mean, obviously people prefer the gym just because it's got the backdrop and
so forth.
But it's an adjustment.
Yes, totally is.
Yep. So 7 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Went through the hands of Anita Tucci. Jasmine for 3. Oh, rattled in and out, no good. Jade with the big boards. Back out, Jasmine for another one. No good on that one. Oh, runs in for her own rebound as her and Charleston collide.
Hope she's okay. She's down on the court right now. But yeah, that was a big collision, Mariah. But Jasmine is going in with a force to the offensive rebound, right?
Yeah, and one thing I know about Mariah Charleston is that she's a rugby player.
Correct.
Right? So poor Jasmine getting the brunt of that one.
Yes.
And she's shaking it off. She's up. She's holding her left knee, but I think she's going to be okay.
Yeah, she's a tough player.
She's tough,
for sure.
yeah.
She's a veteran. She knows how to. She's played everywhere, I imagine.
Yeah, no, she's good. She shakes it off. Similkameen ball. Riley. Oh, she's trying to get it to Jade. She ducked on the pass. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, it's like she expected maybe the pass was for someone else, but you don't see people duck on a pass too often. That's potentially for them.
No.
Right?
I think that was number 8, one of their Tabasco ladies.
Yeah, Nicola.
That was her personal. She bumps into Charleston going down court.
So, was that 5 seconds?
Yes, it was.
Sab is screaming at her teammates saying, come on, you guys, get open. I need some help here.
Yeah, someone's got to be aware there.
Yeah, so that's turned over by Hesquiaht.
Wow, that was a gift, huh?
Yeah, it's a gift to see if Similkameen can take advantage of it. There's Jade and Mariah. Oh, nice fake. She goes baseline. Nice bounce pass into Madison Trabasket, but misses. Second chance is good. 22-19. I mean, with all this talk about Similkameen's drought, they're only down by 1 possession here. 22-19. Hesquiaht leads. 6:17 to go, 3rd quarter. Oh, nice. Try to go down into Charleston, knocked away by Jade. So with 10 on the shot clock, Hesquiaht going to inbound on the sideline. Hesquiaht has it at the top. They're going to have to rush a shot off here. Tucci. Patrick in the paint over Madison. Tough shot. 30-second or shot clock violation.
Yes, it is. Didn't even hit net on that shot. Again, tough D by Madison. She's playing some good inspired basketball there. And like you say, they're not scoring, but they're playing tough D as Hesquiaht hasn't scored yet this quarter.
That's right. Yeah, been held to 22 points here the full first half. It's only been 3-0 in the first 4 minutes in this 3rd quarter. So, but there we go. Similkameen. Jade. Step back 3. Glass. No good. Rebound. Hesquiaht ball. It's Jada Tucci. Tried to go down low. Picked off by Jade. It's not a great pass. She's trying to find Charleston. Fast break, Madison, back out, Jade, top of the key. Rattles in, no good. As Charleston comes up with that rebound. Almost picked off there by Similkameen, and again, but now they got numbers, Tucci and Patrick. Tucci with the shot, a little bit short. Coming back now, Nicolette Trabasket to Jade, she's driving, no, decides to kick it back out. Jasmine wide open for 3, still no good. Just a little bit short on that one. Still 22-19, Hesquiaht.
Jasmine just 1 for 8 from the
yeah,
outside
no.
there.
Very uncharacteristic of the reigning MVP. He's coming in, driving. Campbell, I think called to the travel.
Jump ball, I think the referee says. Jade was with her on that one.
We got timeout called, Hesquiaht.
Yeah, this women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on the radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. We'll be back in a minute.
The Lower Similkameen Indian Band are a proud sponsor of the 64th annual All-Native Basketball Tournament in Prince Rupert. They would like to wish all the teams, players, and coaches the best of luck this year. Play hard and represent your nation and team with respect, sportsmanship, dignity, and pride. This message is brought to you by the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, who are proud and honored to have their Similkameen Starbirds represented in this long-standing Indigenous tournament.
Welcome back, everybody. Women's final. We got 4:46 to go here, third quarter. Hesquiaht clinging on to a 3-point lead. They've not scored here in this third quarter, Willis. We're over 5 minutes in.
It's so weird, like you say. It's one of those games where you just, what's going on?
The statistical anomaly, they call it. I mean, that's the 21st turnover for Hesquiaht, and they lead. Yep. So Similkameen inside, Madison on the baseline. Madison kicks it back out to the top. Jade over to Jasmine for three. Still can't find it. Lots of contact. We got a push off there. Was that on Madison? Or sorry, Nicola?
One of them, number 6, or Madison's 15. So yeah, I think that was 15.
Yes.
Because one player was right on the floor there.
Skyline Patrick is still down. As I'm not sure if she's hurt, maybe just tired. Third personal foul now on Madison Terbasket.
Yes.
Sorry, that was Lucas. She's been hampered by that left knee.
Yes.
So, and she's going to stay in it. When she did this last time, we thought for sure she would check out, but showing some grit out there.
That's right.
Jalen Lucas. Oh, it looked like a moving screen on that one, but Jada Tucci coming back now for Hesquiaht. Still a 3-point lead for them. Patrick drives on Jasmine, dishes. Campbell on the baseline, that's short. You got to think maybe they just got to try to push the ball, push the pace a little bit.
Totally.
You know, catch Hesquiaht or Similkameen on their heels. Yep. As Jade right out, Arcan, Terbasket out at the top to Jasmine. 10 on the shot clock. Jasmine, another quick three. That's going to be short. Is that tipped?
Yeah, it seemed like it. I mean, there's a double team actually on Jasmine as she shot that one.
Yeah, she's looking at the ref just bewildered, saying they had to have tipped that. I mean, I don't miss that badly.
That's right.
But no, it's going to be Hesquiaht ball. Tucci coming back with it. Defensive battle going on here at the Russell Gamble in the finals. These teams have matched up almost identical. It's the style of play they play. Mariah, oh, nice fake. Oh, blocked by Terbasket. That was Riley. Way to stick in the play there. It looked like Charleston was going to make a great play. Oh, and she comes back and lays it in.
Yeah.
1-point game. Great series here by Riley Terbasket. The steal comes down the other way and lays it in. And that just livened up the crowd instantly here. Tucci up off the glass, no good. Rebound control, Similkameen. Here they come, Jasmine picks up her dribble, long cross-court pass. Out to Riley, can she hit a three? No, side rim. Oh, nice rebound there by Arcan. Put back, Jade Montgomery, Wardenberg gets Similkameen now, they lead by 1. 2:40 to go, third quarter. These things are picking up here, Willis.
Yes. Intensity coming down the end of the third.
Jada Tucci picks up her dribble. Needs some help out to Patrick. Skyline. She drives. Oh, lost a handle out of bounds. Going to be a turnover.
Yeah, it was a good effort going to the basket. But again, good D by Similkameen. As this women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT and video by Trade Up BC. Back to Peter.
Yeah, so here we go. Similkameen ball. Riley Terbasket Bringing the ball up for them. We got 2:10 to go, third quarter. It's Similkameen leading by 1. And Hesquiaht has not scored in the third quarter. Jasmine, no good on that one. Similkameen gets a long rebound. Jade for 3, drains it. Nothing but net. She points to us. We see you, Jade, with the big shot. 26-22. That was kind of cool.
That was.
1:50 to go, third quarter. That's Mariah trying to answer that scoop shot, no good. Similkameen on a run, they lead by 4. Jasmine. Riley wide open for 3, she takes it. Front rim, no good. Hesquiaht coming back the other way. Looked like they were going to try to run in transition, but they're going to slow things up. That's Sabas. Hands it off. Tushy setting it up in the half court. Tushy looks to drive. Bounce pass. Kick
Off
ball.
the foot, yes,
Yep.
I think it was.
So they'll reset that to 14 seconds.
It's so weird. It was 16 for Similkameen. Now they got 26, and Hesquiaht hasn't scored yet.
It's
with one.
unbelievable.
Isn't
No
it?
points in the third quarter.
That's just,
Unheard of.
yes.
Tushy with the ball. Here we go. Let's see if Hesquiaht can get rid of this goose egg. Oh, and Patrick, it rattled around. No good. So we got 1:07 to go, third quarter. Similkameen. It's Nicola. Less than a minute to go now. Jade. Step back 3. Back-to-back threes for her. Nope, she missed it. Rebound by Hesquiaht. Sabas. Bringing the ball up here for the Descendants. So they move it around the perimeter. Driving. Patrick. Lots of contact as Jasmine was on her. No call. Madison still on the bench with 3 personals here. You gotta expect her to come back in. Oh, nice drive there. Nicola to her basket now. It's now a 6-point lead here for Similkameen. I don't know if I've seen a scoreless quarter in a final.
I've never seen that actually by any team. Really.
Yeah, Tushy. Picked off by Jay with a good hand. She's out on the fast break. She's got help. Dishes it off. Arcan lays it in. 30-22 now, Similkameen with 3 seconds to go before the end of the third. Sabas knocked out of bounds, so 0.5 seconds to go. Well, it's pretty tough to get a shot off here.
It would be, and like you say, I mean, Similkameen coming into third quarter, 16. Now they have 30, and Hesquiaht, no scoring. That's just so odd and unreal, actually. Again, tough D by Similkameen, but again, not getting a break either, Hesquiaht.
Yeah, 14-0 score here in the third quarter for Similkameen. So with 0.5 seconds to go, it'll be very difficult for Hesquiaht to get a shot off here. Sure enough, there goes the buzzer. So with 1 quarter to go, Similkameen 10 minutes away from back-to-back championships.
This women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. We'll be back for fourth quarter action in a minute.
Trades professionals contribute to the future of our province, and skilled trades jobs are in demand now more than ever. The BC government's Trade Up BC program provides skilled tradespeople with easy access to professional development courses offered at BC post-secondary institutes. Whether you work in construction, hospitality, transportation trades, or another industry, these short courses with flexible study options will accelerate your career and prepare you for the future needs of your profession. For more information, visit tradeupbc.ca.
Welcome back, everybody. Fourth quarter just underway. Women's final. We're 10 minutes away from a champion being crowned. And Similkameen storming back in the third quarter to take control of the game. They lead by 8. Hesquiaht double team. There's Patrick wide open. Shania Sabas for 3. They need this. Back rim. Big boards there. Patrick goes back up. Draws the contact.
Yes. Go to the line. Possible 2.
Maybe that's all they need, Willis, is to stop the clock, take a breath, and a couple free throws just to kind of watch the ball go back in the hoop.
Man, it's been tough. Like you said, I've never seen a game where no one scores in the third quarter. Again, testament to Similkameen. They're playing some pretty tough D. right? But sometimes you don't get the rolls.
Yeah, and Cliff the Statman Morgan with a good observation. He's saying, they're not setting those screens, right, and trying to free up, the offensive player. So hopefully they can adjust, and we'll see what happens here the last 9 minutes, 40 seconds as Patrick still can't get those to go. As Similkameen coming back with it. Town pass. That was a tough one to Arcand.
Oh.
Great finish by Lene.
Great hands on that one.
10-point lead here, Similkameen. They got the momentum going all their way. Hesquiaht needs somebody to step up here on offense. Who's it going to be? Tushy hands it off to Sabas. Charleston had 14 in the first half. Nothing here in the second. Campbell, Sabas. Tough runner, side rim, no good. Jasmine with the big defensive board, so it's almost picked off by Hesquiaht. And Similkameen now coming back over half. Nicola Terbasket, dangerous cross-court pass. Out to Jade for three. Side rim. Boy, they are 2 for 27 from downtown, Similkameen. Sabas bringing the ball up here. The Similkameen crowd, big chance at defense. As Campbell hands it off. Tushy. Jada picks up her dribble. Hands it off. 2 on the shot clock. Gonna have to get it off here.
Oh,
Not aware of it. No communication on that.
not at all. And like you say, everyone's got to, whether it be bench or players, but again, Similkameen, tough defense. Again, brought them right back into the game as they're up by 10. And again, holding the Hesquiaht to no score.
Yeah, you have to look at the evidence there. They held Kitimat to 25 points in last year's final. 22 so far for Hesquiaht. Jade, Montgomery Wardenberg. So Terbascet's Nicola for three, a little heavy. Charleston with that defensive rebound. 8 minutes to go in this women's final. Sabas. Okay, Charleston trying to lob that in. Lucas back into the game here as Terbasket also going to check back into the game for Similkameen. Lene Arcand, she put in some nice minutes off the bench.
Oh man, I was just going to comment on number 7 there. She is just sitting down, but wow, good hands, playing tough D.
Yeah.
It's just wow.
Great to see the smile on her face too. And she feels pretty proud of herself. She should.
She should. She's putting great minutes as Madison's back in the game.
Yeah, jump ball on that one. I believe it's going to be pointing in. Oh, not a jump ball. Was that a foul?
I think it.
Foul on Tushy.
Okay, Tushy.
Okay.
So both teams with one team foul.
Yeah, Madison 3 fouls. She stayed out a lot of the third quarter, but she's back in now.
Yeah, 7:40 to go. You got to have your best players on the court this time of the game. Jasmine, Montgomery Reed hands it off. Jade inside to Madison. Turnaround jumper off the glass is good.
There you go.
Yeah, nice play. Madison now hitting double digits, I believe. She's got 12 points. 34-22, Similkameen. Hesquiaht has not scored in the second half. Tushy off the glass for three, finally.
Is that going to help her propel her squad forward?
It usually does.
Yes.
Normally when you have a big slump like that, all you need is one. And there's still, it's a one, single digits here for Hesquiaht. You got lots of time yet. 7 minutes. Madison, looked like a good block there by Patrick. So I believe they're going to call that on Patrick.
That was a nice block. The referee was right in front too. That was interesting. Yeah, but again, different angles, right?
Yeah, no, the refs got different angles than us. And
just a reminder, this women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. Back to Peter.
Yeah, so no good on that one. Madison Terbasket. Still a 9-point lead here for Similkameen. No good on both, so that's the break maybe Hesquiaht needs to go on a little bit of a run. So they finally saw the bucket go in. Sabas now coming back. Sabas trying to set it up here. The Terbasket sisters been amazing on the perimeter.
Yes.
Not letting anybody get by. Patrick for an outside shot, no good as Charleston comes up with it. And she stays baseline, goes up, blocked by Jasmine. Right as the shot clock expired.
Yes, and the referee's going to call that. Go to Similkameen. Again, tough D. It was a double team as Jasmine helped one of the Terbasket sisters.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if they talked at halftime about trying to limit Charleston, but Madison Trabasket, missed an open layup. Jasmine misses the putback. Madison misses, but she's fouled.
Tough offensive rebound by Madison.
Yeah, how many offensive rebounds for Madison? That's her third. No, sorry, that's her third.
Yes, that's her third, yes. And then we got Jade's got 4 and Jasmine's got 1.
Well, just looking at the stat sheet here, Willis, if you look at both defensive rebounds, I mean, it's an indication of a tough shooting day. 35 defensive rebounds for Hesquiaht, 27 for Similkameen. That's good on 1 of 2.
Yes, 1 of 2.
Okay, it's a 10-point lead. 6:18 to go in the final. Charleston has it out at the top for Hesquiaht. Savas, Shania, screen. She runs in, running jumper. Oh, rattled in and out. Oh, what a weird play. That looked like Lucas kind of threw Jade to the ground. You see the Boo Birds coming out on that one.
Both their basket sisters are on the floor. But again, it's a personal, and again, they're playing tough D, right? I mean, they just swarm you all the time.
Yeah.
Like if you're a guard, it's like, wow, you're up against someone that loves to play defense.
Yeah, that's what I said. Riley's the reigning defensive player in the division. So there's Nicola. They move it around the top. Jade has it. Oh, she smile on her face. She was threatening to take that 3. Jasmine takes it. Still can't find the range. Hesquiaht needs to chip away at this 10-point lead. Patrick, Skyline on the baseline. Charleston drives from the free throw line. That shot's altered.
Yeah. It looked like it was tipped.
It had to have been, you would think, but they're saying no.
That's weird because she wouldn't go that left and short.
Yeah, no, you don't miss that bad, and usually unless somebody did tip it. But here we go, Similkameen ball. Madison Trabasket with a turnaround. She got the separation, but just couldn't finish. Reaching foul on Jade.
Jade's trying to plead her case, but ref got her for a personal there. And that's her
You got to
second
try,
personal.
right? You got to plead your case to the ref, and maybe they'll overturn it. I've never seen it in the history of basketball, but
might go down for the future. You're close, but that wasn't good. You're good that time.
So here we go, 5:17 left in this women's final. 35-25 for Similkameen. So here comes Hesquiaht. Tushi for 3. Side rim. Nicola Trabasket with that defensive rebound. Passes it over to Riley. Back out to the top. Moving around the perimeter. Jade for 3. Drains it. Jade. Montgomery Wardenberg.
Yeah, with that, Hesquiaht's going to take a final a timeout. Women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT and on video by Trade Up BC. We'll be back in a minute.
The Lower Similkameen Indian Band are a proud sponsor of the 64th Annual All-Native Basketball Tournament in Prince Rupert. They would like to wish all the teams, players, and coaches the best of luck this year. Play hard and represent your nation and team with respect, sportsmanship, dignity, and pride. This message is brought to you by the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, who are proud and honored to have their Similkameen Starbirds represented in this long-standing Indigenous tournament.
In this women's final, it's been Similkameen storming back in the second half as they've held Hesquiaht to 3 second-half points. And Willis, we were just looking at the stats. 3 for 30 for Similkameen from downtown, 10%.
That is just unheard of. And you got Hesquiaht, they're only 3 for 13, and overall they're only shooting 16%. Thus, they only have 3 points this half.
And Similkameen's leading on 3 for 30 from downtown. So just one of these weird games.
Oh, man.
But still, let's see if Hesquiaht can make a run here. They got 4:48 to do it. They have the ball. Tushi. Nice pick there by Charleston. The screen, coming back here. Patrick dishes it off. Charleston on the baseline. Nice fakes. Goes up. Oh, I can't get it to go.
Man.
So now Jasmine and Charleston wrapped up. Is Charleston going to be called with a foul?
Yes.
And I believe Similkameen might be in the bonus. That's going to be 4.
Yes, on Charleston.
So with 4:26 to go, I'm pretty sure you do not take off Mariah, even with 4 fouls.
I don't think you can because, again, finals.
4
left.
That's right.
Just hopefully not reaching or bumping into someone. With that, you got a bonus. As Similkameen's going to go to the line with Jasmine Montgomery-Reed as her squad's up by 13. 4:26 to go, Peter.
Yeah, they're in the bonus situation here, so expect Similkameen to take advantage of that. Probably going to go into the paint, try to slow things down perhaps. I mean, they're winning now, so I guess maybe not. They want the clock to kind of tick here.
Yep.
So Jasmine just having a tough shooting afternoon. No good on that first free throw. No mistake on the second.
Yeah.
It's only Jasmine's 5th point of the game.
Isn't so weird, but it's always good to get 50-50 at the
right.
line.
14-point lead, Similkameen. Hesquiaht. Lucas picked away by Jade. Out on the fast break. Hesquiaht got back, so they don't have the numbers, but moving it around. Nicola Trabasket right in front of us. Hands it off to Jade. Jade puts up a 3. Oh, it rolls her out and in, or in and out, I mean. Jump ball called as Jade heads up, just reached in to grab the ball, so.
Still Hesquiaht ball. Again, that's a big possession, possibly down the end. Now the next is going to go to Similkameen.
Yeah, Lucas. Yeah, Lucas checking out of the game here for Hesquiaht. She said she's had a gritty effort here with that left knee. Oh, they're going to call Jade with the reach.
A little bit of a
around the kind of a, what do they call that? The hug. I don't know.
Mini bear hug.
Yeah, mini bear hug.
And that's Jade's 4th person.
Okay,
also.
so keep her eye on that. Jade, 2 of the great players for both squads in foul trouble with 4 each. This is Jade and Mariah Charleston. Tushy. Pick and roll. Skylene Patrick with a nice play and finishes it.
And they're picking up full court now.
Yeah, they're going to have to make a run here. They trail by 12. 3:36 to go. Jasmine to Jade. Oh, no, that's Nicola. That's not. It's Riley Trabasket. Oh, nice cut there by Jade. She goes off the glass and it's fouled.
Yeah, that was almost going to be an and one. I thought it was going to go for sure, but again, that's this women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT and on video by Trade Up BC. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Lower Similkameen Indian Band are a proud sponsor of the 64th Annual All-Native Basketball Tournament in Prince Rupert. They would like to wish all the teams, players, and coaches the best of luck this year. Play hard and represent your nation and team with respect, sportsmanship, dignity, and pride. This message is brought to you by the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, who are proud and honored to have their Similkameen Starbirds represented in this long-standing Indigenous tournament.
Welcome back, everybody. 3:27 to go here. Women's final as Similkameen is leading 40-27. And they have a full court press. They're shadowing everybody out there. Like, look at this. Hesquiaht, I can't even see them out there. They're shadowed so much. And that's just been the story of the game. Tough D by both squads. That's Campbell driving. Campbell dishes. Charleston on the baseline. No good. Patrick with the rebound. Put back. That's no good. Sahaya with the defensive rebound. Coming back now, you got to think Similkameen going to want to use the clock here, Willis.
Yes, I think they're up by 13, pardon me.
Yeah, Sahaya just stepped out of bounds.
Did you say she's a junior?
She was playing in the juniors last year, yeah. She, Sailk went into the finals against Bella Coola last year, so I remember watching Sahaya in the under-17 girls final. Here she is now in the final of the All-Native.
That's pretty cool, but back-to-back finals.
Yeah. So coming back here now for Hesquiaht. Tushy. Patrick. Oh, it's picked off by Riley Trabasket. And she didn't fall for that fake. 2:38 to go in the game. Oh, and Nicola with a nice finish off the glass. Similkameen starting to sense it a bit here, Willis. They lead by 15.
Get a chance to repeat.
Hesquiaht. That's Tushy. Got nowhere to go. Down inside, Charleston. As they work the triangle offense. Nice three there by Tushy, no good. Rebound controlled by Campbell. She's denied by Jasmine. They move it back. Patrick from the top of the key, no good. Goes out of bounds, last touch by Similkameen, I believe. 2 minutes to go here. It's 15 points by Similkameen.
Yeah, it's huge, and they only letting up 5 in this whole
second half,
so
yeah.
Pretty darn good D.
So we got a loose ball again. Patrick picks it up for Hesquiaht. Big shot there on the baseline. Finally, they get to see that outside shot drop. Similkameen now, 1:44 to go in the game. Madison Terbasket out at the top, 13-point lead. Jade puts up a 3. No, nothing but net. Jade, 16-point lead here, Similkameen.
It's Jade's third 3, pardon me.
Yeah, starting to warm up here in the second half. Oh, knocked away by Similkameen. As they are now sensing it. They're getting closer and closer to back-to-back championship. Jasmine for 3. Madison with the boards. Put back no good, but Jade all alone. Yeah, you can almost feel it now, Willis. It's almost going to be insurmountable. 18 points is the lead. Yeah, looks like got Hesquiaht just running out of gas here.
Yep, I think so. Lose control there.
Yeah, 1 minute to go, less than a minute to go. It's knocked away by Tushy.
Looks like number 1 for Hesquiaht. Is that Sabas?
Yeah, Shania Sabas.
Left legs a little bit sore. Just probably a little bit worn, right? A lot of games for them as they came through the back door.
This is a long slog here at the All Native. I mean, 8-day tournament. You got to come in here in great shape. As Madison couldn't make the shot. She was just waiting for the whistle to be blown on the jump ball.
And it's going to be Similkameen's ball, like you say. It's again, looks like we're going to have Similkameen as a champion again, repeat as we only got 48.5 to go as they're up 47-29.
Yeah, and the bench coming on here for Similkameen. We got Waverly Butler getting her first action of the game as Jade's going to sit down. Tegan Peterson also back into the game. A little anticlimactic here, but Similkameen, another great effort. Oh, Waverly Butler for 3. And their bench goes nuts there. It's awesome to see her get into the game and hit a shot right away. 50-29. And Similkameen's going to repeat here as your women's champions. As we're just going through the motions here, Willis. 30 seconds to go.
Man, they started out strong, had a lull in the second quarter, then came out great in the second half as they held again Hesquiaht only to 7 points.
Yeah, 28-7. They've been outscored here in the second half.
Again, tough D, right?
Yep.
Consistent tough D, full court.
So almost the same time showing on the 24-second shot clock and the game clock, about a 2-second differential. As you got the Similkameen crowd cheering on their champions. Now Tegan Peterson trying to get on the score sheet, no good. And that's going to be it, everybody. It's the final. Similkameen, stand up, the Lower Similkameen, repeating as your women champions at the 64th annual All Native Basketball Tournament. So big congratulations to everybody who's traveled all this way to cheer on your women's squad. They had a great tournament. Willis went undefeated. But Hesquiaht, they've been trending, we said, over the years to make it to this final. And just lost steam in the second half. They had the lead. Yep. And just couldn't get it done, unfortunately.
Yeah, just couldn't knock down their baskets. Again, a testament to Similkameen, very tough D. And that was 50-29. And with that, this women's final game is brought to you by our community sponsor, Lower Similkameen Indian Band, on radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. We're back for a game wrap-up in a minute.
The Lower Similkameen Indian Band are a proud sponsor of the 64th annual All-Native Basketball Tournament in Prince Rupert. They would like to wish all the teams, players, and coaches the best of luck this year. Play hard and represent your nation and team with respect, sportsmanship, dignity, and pride. This message is brought to you by the Lower Similkameen Indian Band, who are proud and honored to have their Similkameen Starbirds represented in this long-standing Indigenous tournament.
Basketball tournament, Your Nation, Your Station, CFNR. We're in the Russell Gamble Gymnasium. We just had the women's final. And again, repeat by Similkameen as Hesquiaht had a tough second half as they're leading at halftime 22-16. Going over the stats for Hesquiaht: 10 points in the paint, 5 bench, 3 off turnovers. They only scored 7 points in the whole second half, so a testament to Similkameen's defense. 29 turnovers for Hesquiaht, 39 defense rebounds, only 8 offensive rebounds. Again, no block shots, a couple of steals, but 70% shooting overall, Peter. Not very good. They're only 3 for 15 outside the arc. Inside, they're only 7 for 44 at 16%. Really low. Only 5. They were 6 for 11 from the free throw line, 55%. Again, Mariah Charlson, one of their top players, veterans. Again, 1 for 3 at 3, 4 for 12. She had 8 defensive rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds. Again, 1 steal, but again, really a tough matchup for her. Her team didn't do very well. Cheyenne Patrick, again, she was 3 for 14 out inside the arc and 0 for 2 from 3-land. And overall scoring for their team was Heather Campbell was 2, 1 for Shania Sabas, Janelle Johnson, the Sabas with 3 points, and Cheyenne Patrick was 6, 3 for Jada Tucci, and Mariah Charlson with 14. Looking at the champions, again, repeat champions, Similkameen, 24 points in the paint, 7 off the bench, 16 off turnovers, obviously, which they had a few of. They created fast break, 4 points. They only had 8 turnovers, so that was probably a big factor in the game. 32 defense, 16 offensive rebounds. Again, their shooting was really low, 22 overall, 5 for 34 from outside the arc, 14 for 54 inside, and 7 for 18 at the free throw line. So not really good percentages, but again, Similkameen played a great second half as they held Hesquiaht to only 7 points. And again, overall, looking at the stats for Jade Montgomery Reed, she is Jade Montgomery Wardenberg, 3 for 11 from outside the arc and 4 for 11 inside, 6 defensive rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. Jasmine Montgomery, 1 for 12 from 3, 0 for 6 inside the arc, and she had 10 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound. And Madison Terbasket, great effort there for her as she played with 3 fouls throughout the second half, 5 for 20 inside, 0. And she had 6 defensive rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. And nodding points for the champions. Again, repeat, Waverly Butler, 3, 4 for Elena Arcan, 2 for Riley Terbasket, 5 for Nicola Terbasket, and 5 for Jasmine Montgomery Reed, which is very low, but her team got it done as Madison Terbasket at 13, and rounding up lead scorer for Similkameen, Jade Montgomery Wardenberg with 18, Peter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe let's leave it on that. Jade Montgomery Wardenberg, I think player of the game, perhaps your MVP this year. 18 points, 11 rebounds, 7 steals for her. She was just wrecking havoc out there and 3 assists. So great performance there by Similkameen, your back-to-back champions. Congratulations to them. Maybe the start of a little dynasty building, Lower Similkameen, because they've been your champions back-to-back. But congratulations to Hesquiaht on a great tournament, and we expect more from them in the years to come. So that's it for us here at the women's final. For Willis, the Hall of Famer Parnell, your last broadcast of the year. Willis, thank you for your service all the time. And just thanks for always being such an integral part of the All-Native tournament.
Yeah, I really appreciate CFNR for having me back every year. It's great being part of the crew. It's great being here to run the All-Native basketball team with the board I'm part of. Again, it's just a wonderful atmosphere, and again, I think we're in for a great matchup here against Heidelberg and Prince Rupert.
Yeah, so this women's final was brought to you by the community sponsor, the Lowell Similkameen Indian Band, and on radio by BCIT, on video by Trade Up BC. So your Masters final, Prince Rupert taking on Heidelberg, Will Bedard coming on play, Ryan Frank the Tank on color. So take a 4-minute break. We'll be back with your Masters final next.
Stay tuned for more from the 64th Annual All-Native Basketball Tournament on CFNR. Brought to you by Gitxsan Hewilt Government, K5T, First Nations Health Authority, Tricor, and Grassy Bay Petro-Canada. On your nation, your station, CFNR. This is the 64th Annual All-Native Basketball Tournament on CFNR. With play-by-play broadcast from Pistol Pete Lanton, Kiefer Collison, Ryan Frank the Tank, Willis Parnell, Will Bedard, Kobe Smith, and the Statsmen, Cliff and Graham Morgan. Brought to you by Gitxsan Hewilt Government, K5T, First Nations Health Authority, Tricor, and Grassy Bay Petro-Canada. All the layups, dunks, shutdowns on your nation, your station, CFNR.
Good afternoon, everyone. Basketball fans, we are finally here at the finals day. We've got Masters Division final. We've got Prince Rupert versus Heidelberg here, and they played against each other earlier in this tournament, so it's a bit of a rematch, and see if who's going to come out on top here. It's going to be a good game, I think.
100%. I wasn't at the early game. I heard my mom told me about it. A lot of people told me about it. It was a very physical game.
Yeah,
all out,
it was.
we call it a war if you want. There's a bit of blood during the game, so we're going to see how the refs call it early here.